man. Speaking of Europe, we got some European fights. I can't pronounce his name. Ugos. What's the name of that, Derek?
Yordanis Ugas.
Ugas.
Yes.
This won the championship from what's the bum name, Derek?
This is that. Now this is not Yordanis Ugas. That was Alexander Usyk. All right. So he is. Came up from the cruiserweight. He was undefeated champ of cruiserweight division. Just beat Anthony Joshua.
There you go.
That's the bum he's talking about.
Yeah, that's the bum.
Right? Yeah. The underwear model, basically. Yeah.
He's an underwear model. That's a classic line, son.
I'm gonna admit something. I didn't even know that Anthony Joshua lost until I got the doc from Jamie, the producer. I didn't even know. That's how I'm not even aware of what's going on in boxing. Another thing too, I think what Anthony Joshua is doing is a disgrace to boxing, how he picks his opponents. And first of all, who are these people that he is fighting? You know, I got a phone call because Anthony Joshua wanted to fight me too. He just picks anybody. They called me. My wife answered the phone. She said it's some people from Anthony Joshua's camp talking about, do I want to fight? You know, this is what he's doing. He's just picking people that no one knows. The biggest money is in the big names like Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. He has no interest in fighting them. And let's face the facts. He has lost twice to opponents that he should have walked through. One guy looked like the Michelin Man that he lost to, and he knocked him out. Anthony Joshua should considering a model career, and he should exit boxing. And that's my opinion on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
be a model, dude.
Boxing is a star, man.
And another thing, doesn't he keep all his fights over in London?
Yeah, London. Yeah.
He don't come to the States, right?
No, I mean, I think he
came once.
Yeah, he came once.
He fought in the Garden, right? That's where he lost.
Yeah.
The Garden or the Barclays?
He lost. That's where he lost. He lost to Ruiz here.
With Ruiz, Andy Ruiz, right?
It was at
Michelin Man beat him.
Was it at Barclays? No, it was at the Garden or Barclays?
I think it was at the Garden.
I think it might have been the Garden.
And he got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked out, and that was his first step up fight, if you ask me, because all the guys he fought they were all like European fighters from England mostly or whatever, just local domestic fight level fighters. And then the first time he left, it was also the first time he left England, and he got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? So Andy Ruiz is a legit heavyweight. By the way,
absolutely. Look how overweight he is.
Well,
he's absolutely a legit heavyweight.
But talented as well, because you have to remember he was undefeated when he fought Joshua. You know what I mean?
He was undefeated at the buffet, Derek. At the buffet. Do you ever? I mean, Kelvin, have you seen this guy? What we talking about?
Nah.
This guy's stomach is hanging over the freaking the trunks. Like, I mean, he was. I wish Jamie could pull up a picture of him. You wouldn't even believe that he's a boxer.
Yeah, but he looked like a man that changed tires for a living.
Correct.
He did, but he's looking better these days. You know what I mean?
I heard he dropped some weight.
Yeah, he dropped some weight.
But when he fought Joshua, I mean, for a professional fighter to come in with that type of weight on him, I mean, Derek, come on, that's not an athlete right there.
I mean, listen,
now I know the guy hits hard. I know he is a boxer. I've seen him fight other fights. He hits hard, but the guy needs to take a little bit more pride in his training.
No, absolutely, and he paid for it the second fight. In the rematch. He came into that ring, and you could just tell he just let himself go. He's rested on his laurels, and he enjoyed his first win a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What happened was the second fight. I think Joshua knocked him down, and a chicken wing fell out. Right?
No. Yeah, he boxed him. He outboxed him, and he went the distance. It was a very underwhelming, unanimous decision by Anthony. For Anthony Joshua. Joshua just did his job. He went in there and just kept range and just outboxed him and Andy Ruiz, he came in with a game plan and he didn't rush him and he beat him. So but this guy Alexander Usyk, man, I'm telling you, he's a good fighter. You're about to see some really interesting things in the heavyweight division, I think, because this guy Usyk, he's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to come up the hard way because he's a European guy, he's Eastern European, I think Ukrainian, and he doesn't speak any English. He's not that marketable. You know what I mean? So but he's got like 3 or 4 belts. So he's gonna have to come up the hard way. He's gonna have to fight everybody.
Okay, let me ask you this, Derek. Let me ask you a question, Derek. Usually sometimes from what I've learned from experience in boxing, when I was a big fan of boxing, usually guys have clauses in these fight contracts that they have to give a rematch. Does Anthony Joshua have that rematch clause with this guy? So then he can't move on and fight anybody else. The thing is fixed. Like he can't even go nowhere and fight. You have to beat him 100 times.
And Anthony Joshua is going to he's going to activate that rematch, all right, clause. And
just like he did with Andy Ruiz, right?
Yeah, but the difference is he's going to lose again. Because Usyk, the way Usyk beat his behind,
right, you have to say this guy whipped his ass.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It wasn't even close, bro. Like he really could have went for the knockout, but his corner was like, listen, do what we said we were going to do. Just stick to the game plan, and that's what he did. He was really feeling himself like, yo, I could go knock him out. It was just like, nah, because they knew if they knocked him out, they can't get the rematch. You see what I'm saying? Right. So he's like, oh man, I get to get this guy's ass twice. Absolutely, take your time, beat him, keep it alive for the rematch, and then you get the rematch money.
And then you get a second big payday, bigger payday.
Yeah, you get a second big payday. He's got to come see you, and he's going to come see you. So now you got 2 good paydays because nobody's going to want to fight Usyk, man. He's not a draw on his own. The only draw he's going to make is through beating Joshua twice. You know what I mean? And then hopefully he can talk to Wilder or Fury or somebody to get them in the ring at some point because they're going to come calling for those other belts, you know. So he's got to maximize his profit potential.
Now let me ask you another thing, because this guy that beat Joshua, he's smaller than Joshua, he's shorter, right? So then for him to fight like Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, he's going to look very small in that ring. Those guys are huge.
He looks small against Joshua. Joshua's 6'6". Deontay Wilder's 6'7".
Yeah, 6'7".
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me ask you this question. When Tyson fought, the world would watch. When Allen fought, the world would watch. Can we ever get back to what used to be the most coveted world title? Most coveted title in all the sports used to be that of the heavyweight champion of the world. Are we remotely close to ever getting back?
We're closer than we were before.
No.
We're closer than we were before.
Shit.
We're closer. We're closer.
Let me tell you something.
You have somebody in mind.
Right. Let me get this one.
Go ahead and get him. Go ahead.
No. My man Rodney is an avid boxing fan. He know when I get tickets at the Barclays, we do business. I get tickets. I call Rod, whatever. He's a super boxing fan. What he didn't know is nobody in the heavyweight division, man. I'm telling you now. I go to fights, Derek. I have no interest in. I can't.
Derek, is somebody on the way that you can tell us about?
Worst. Let me tell you something. Yes, this is the worst year of boxing I have seen.
Not year.
No, more than year.
Okay, fine. I'm just counting this year.
But Derek, give me a name that's somebody that's on the way. Derek, give me a name of somebody that's on their way up.
Jared Anderson in the heavyweight division. Watch out for him. All right, Jared.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna go back to something that D said on another show, right? Derek, if you had a fight party, right? I want you to pick 2 fighters that would fight, that you could have a fight party, and we would show up.
Y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like boxing.
No, because it's not. No, I do like boxing.
I've been to boxing in Vegas.
You got a really good fight coming up right now. You're gonna watch. Terrence Crawford is going to fight Sean Porter. That's
okay. I know both. I know who both of them are. But the thing is, so you think that you could have a successful fight party at your house with those 2 fighters, and people would show up?
Yeah, it's a party.
I don't.
Are they there for the party or are they there for the fight?
They come for no rest food.
Correct. People gonna come there for no rest food, eat the food at the table, and they're not even gonna be near the TV.
And
let me tell you, man.
I'll tell you what boxing needs to do. Boxing needs to hire Derek.
He can be a promoter. He can be a promoter.
He does. I love the fact that he's not giving up on it. He's still got the passion.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I respect Derek's drive and how he believes in what he believes in. I always respect people that stand on their square. And when it comes to boxing, Derek is going to stand on his square. He's going to stand on it.